Oh, hi, I'm Rayford, and thank you for joining me for some more Paragon patch notes. We got the notes for patch 38.2 that dropped today, and I thought we'd go ahead and dive in, discuss it, take a look, kind of see what all is going on. There are a couple of notes here that I feel like are a little interesting. I'm not quite sure how I feel about them, but I thought we'd go ahead and try and talk through our feelings. Just as a quick note, this patch will actually drop on March 7th. I'll have the patch notes in the description link of this video, so go ahead and check that out if you want. And I just want to put this out there. If you guys like this video at any point, please do me a favor, hit that like button down below. It helps me out a great deal. And maybe consider subscribing, because then I will love you a whole lot. Yes, a whole lot. So without further ado, let's jump in. Just to cover some of the general things right now, the weekly card pack is changing to Bloodburn Powder, Everglass, and Wicked Stigma. Nothing too stand out there. If you pick it up, great. If not, I don't think you're going to be missing too much. Shinbi is getting some polish and bug fixing. Shinbi will no longer delay Decker's stasis bomb sound when she is casting her line tempo ability. A little bit of audio tuning. Steel's bulwark ability no longer blocks damage from Shinbi's all kill, so this basically means that it doesn't block her ult. I guess that was a thing, where maybe if you were standing too close, it prevented the ult from hitting you. Really wish I'd known that over the weekend when I got killed by an enemy Shinbi. There's also some slight changes to replay. They are addressing some inconsistencies when players use the scrubbing tool, and they're fixing some inconsistencies with players leaving and rejoining. AI, Raptors now get their death animations correctly. UI added a zoom feature to the hero profile screen, so that's kind of, wait, I thought that feature was already built in. I'm pretty sure there was already a zoom filter built into the hero profiles. Maybe this is something I'm missing somewhere. I don't know. We'll take a look at it once it's in the game. For PC players that are using a PS4 controller to play, they've now added an automatic PS4 controller detection for PC. So that's kind of cool. It gives you more options. They fixed a number of minor layout issues throughout the front end. Cool. Fixed minor stretching on hero portrait icons, so hopefully this means that if hero portraits are kind of zoomed in, they're zoomed proportionally rather than like stretched like the long way or the wide way or whatever. Makes your hero look kind of weird. And now, loot crates, because who doesn't love loot crate stuff? They have removed a number of skins: Carnival Countess, Inquisitor Gideon, Dragon Lord, and White Tiger Greystones, as well as Executioner Murdoch. They've removed Snakebite Murdoch, Shadow Ops Twin Blast, and the Undertow Gideon default skin. Now, please note I did say default because we're going to be talking about default and recolors here in just a little bit. They have added a ton of emotes and a ton of, wait for it, skin recolors. Yeah, so that is the sort of the major point of this patch, I think, is to add skin variations. So, for instance, with the Undertow Gideon, he is normally kind of like this bluish purple kind of hue. They're adding skin variations of it. So rather than being kind of like a bluish purple, there's like a red version. There's, I'm sure, 2 other versions, because it seems like they're getting 3 skin variations for hero skins. I don't think this is going to apply to like default skins, really just premium skins like the Moon Crystal Aurora, maybe the Autumn Fire Sparrow. These can be either, I think really the only way to get them is to get them in loot crates. So it's just more RNG on top of RNG. You have to, first off, you've got to get a loot crate and a key. Now, I don't know about you guys, but my luck so far with getting keys, not good. And I'm sitting on maybe half a dozen loot crates, but as I mentioned in a prior video, there's some people sitting with like 20 loot crates and no keys, because keys just don't drop. And now they're like, you have to get a loot crate and a loot key, so 2,000 years later you'll get one. And then you've got to hope that maybe you'll get the skin variation version of a skin. Kind of seems like a bummer to me. The good news here, the silver lining sort of, is the fact that if you get a skin variation of a skin that you don't have, for instance, like the green Moon Crystal Aurora, which is a recolor essentially, but you don't have the Moon Crystal Aurora like base skin, or the default skin as it's called, then you can still use the Moon Crystal version or whatever, and not have to worry about unlocking the base version of it. So it's not like you have to like try and either purchase or unlock the base version of a skin and then like be able to use the recolor. You can go ahead and use the recolor as it were, and you actually get a discount on the base version with coins. So that's kind of nice. I'm not sure how I feel about the recolors being locked behind loot crates. I don't think it bothers me too much. The way I look at it is, it's just more stuff to try and unlock, which I think I'm okay with. If you're somebody that spends money to buy skins or loot crates or whatever, more power to you. This is just more stuff for you to try and go ahead and collect. For those of us that don't, or trying not to spend any money at all, I can see people getting kind of upset. I've seen a number of replies and threads and whatnot where people are understandably, I think, a little angry about this. But I mean, you have to be honest. Like, this is a game that you probably got for free, whether you were invited or you're playing in the open beta, or you got into like the closed alpha or closed beta, whatever. You got it for free. Very few people, I think, kind of bought into the game, and you're also getting a new hero every 3 weeks for free. They're doing a lot of continual tuning because this game is still in beta. It's still not a fully released game, and so they got to cover development costs somehow. I can kind of see this again as kind of a money grab, but like, I don't know about you guys, but I've got something like 300 matches played. I'd have to look and see what my time played is, but I've gotten a lot of time out of a game that I paid nothing for, really. So the fact that they're throwing these extra skins in there into the loot crates is, I guess, fine by me, actually. I don't know. It doesn't really bother me too much. It gives me something, like if I don't really necessarily like a base version of a skin, but there's a recolor that I think looks fantastic, then that might motivate me to pick up a couple of coins and some keys and try my hand at getting it unlocked. Yeah, I think that's kind of my thought. I think I'm okay with this. Again, it is a little bit of a bummer that it's RNG on top of RNG, but sometimes that's, just gotta roll the dice and see what happens. So, yeah, that's my thoughts on the matter. What do you guys think? Are you happy about this? Do you not care? Are you pissed off? Why? Leave a comment in the comment sections down below. Let me know what your thoughts are. I'd love to go ahead and hear about it. We can talk about it and stuff. And yeah, that's about it. Please don't forget to subscribe, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Okay, thanks. Bye.